Next up is the residential trash pickup crisis. Should the township step in? Recently, my trash hauler, Waste Management, switched my schedule from 2 pickups per week to once per week, and meanwhile, it's still charging me $90 per quarter. This means my trash pickup costs rose more than 100%, or doubled. My HOA president informed me that many of these haulers are walking away from residential pickups to focus on commercial hauling, which is more profitable. So now residents have to decide what they're going to do in terms of getting their trash hauled. And one of the options would be to have the township pick up the trash for every resident and have a single trash hauler. And of course, this would have to be paid for through taxes. So as of January 20th, I have a survey where 89 people, 85 of whom are Newtown Township residents, responded and told me what they thought. And as you can see, most of the respondents agreed that perhaps a single hauler hired by the township might be a good idea. You can still take this survey and give me your opinion.
I know the ridings are responsible for individual homes getting trash service. Is that how you are, or is your HOA doing it? Because our HOA for Raintree, we do a collective agreement with a trash provider. Now, I know Northampton Township has gone to one service provider, but they are now trash pickup. Lawn and waste is once a month. Recycling is once a month. And trash pickup is every other 2 weeks.
Wow.
So if that's the kind of service you're looking for, then go township wide. Otherwise, if you're part of an HOA, I highly encourage your board to negotiate for
Yeah,
you.
we tried that, and they refused to do that. They said if you get enough people to sign individual contracts, we'll give you a good deal. And that was 2 years ago, maybe. And they gave us, I had a deal, $73 a quarter. And, I tried to go around, this was maybe before I became a supervisor. I don't know how long ago it was. But I had to go around and get everybody individually to agree to be a client of Waste Management so that we wouldn't have so many trucks coming through. They wouldn't sign a contract with the HOA. And they said, though, because then recently they said to the HOA, they made a deal. It wasn't a binding contract. They made a deal with the HOA and says, we'll give your members a slight discount. So now I'm getting it for $90. Maybe other people who work with Waste Management is $99 a quarter. So, yes, I don't know who your neighborhood hires for...
We use EnviroGreen.
What's it called?
We've had them EnviroGreen.
Okay.
And we've had them for a number of years with up until the pandemic with everything. Their trucks were breaking down. They couldn't get parts. But up until the pandemic, they were spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, we were getting trash collection twice a week and recyclables once a week and still are.
Yeah, I wish we could do that, but...
I think your HOA needs to be a little more forceful with them.
Yeah, I'm no longer involved with the HOA. I mean, one political appointment is enough for me. I'm not going to get involved with another board to try to change things, but...
I mean, my trash removal fees are bundled in with my HOA fees.
No, okay. Well, that's the way it should be, yeah.
I was paying $72 a quarter with Waste Management until the association had the contract. I was supposed to be grandfathered in at the 72, and then I was paying 99. So I switched to McCullough, who's doing once a week trash and recycle. And I'm paying 102 a quarter for them, and they're pretty. You pick up the phone and a person answers, which is what I like, and you can get things resolved quickly. However, if you want twice a week trash, I think it was 129 a quarter. A little more for it, but I'm going to see if I can work it out the way that they're offering it at the 102. But there just has to be a better way, because as individuals, I don't think we have as much strength as, the township,
Well, yeah.
work.
And as I was told by my HOA president, as I guess he might have been doing some research, all these companies are kind of trying to walk away from residential hauling and making deals on a more commercial basis, or maybe doing a HOA-wide, a community-wide deal if it's big enough. But if you're too small, maybe they
Right.
don't care. I don't know. But I did start the survey a while ago when somebody else asked me about this, and I haven't done my research yet on how other townships may be doing this, and what other townships are contracting. If anybody knows, please get in touch with me and let me learn more about that.
Hey, Don, thank you for doing this. That's amazing.
Hi, Boris.
Yeah. So about the trash collection. So in our HA we have Republic, and they're pretty good. I mean, we have twice a week trash collection, and it's something like around $90. But my question is, if township makes agreement with the company, whatever company it is, where is guarantee that like it will be better or it will be good? Like right now, if you have bad service, at least you have option like to switch to another company. At least you will feel better about this. If there is only one company and nobody picks up the phone and nobody picks up the trash, what do you do? Where do you call them?
Well, you would have to call the township, I guess, and because they would have to manage that. And I'm not quite sure how this would get, implemented, whether it might be some kind of referendum in terms of might have to have a dedicated tax. And sometimes that requires, a referendum on the ballot. I'm not sure. And at that point, but even if not, you would have a series of meetings with the township, public meetings to discuss the deal that maybe the township is working on and getting public feedback on that to get the best possible deal. But that's why I like to talk to some other townships, how they went about and how they managed it and how their residents are happy or not happy with it. Because I'm not gonna just bring this up at a board meeting without doing my homework. So help me with my homework. That's what I'm saying.
Do you know any other township that have this like single provider?
Yeah, there are some neighboring. I don't know. I'm not. Don't quote me on it, but maybe Middletown does. I'm not sure. But or Northampton. I got to check up on that.
I have a question. So your HOAs, I'm sorry, like if they pick one, everyone has to go with that one?
Mine, no.
Trash removal?
Nope.
Yeah, because we're a Newtown Grant. I wouldn't want that. Because there was one we weren't pleased with, and we had the freedom to choose who we want to choose, which I like. And we use Whitetail,
Okay.
and they've been great.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd necessarily want, a certain panel deciding for a whole neighborhood what I use. That's free enterprise. Our HOA has one provider, and I think it's because, certain parts of Newtown Grant are more high density than other parts. But we're high density townhouses, and we have tight little courts, and we don't have trucks coming through every single, somebody has Monday, Thursday, somebody has Tuesday, Friday, somebody has Wednesday, Saturday, and then you have trash out all the time.
Yep.
I see it at the ridings. It's like every time I go through the ridings, someone has a trash can out every single day of the week, and it doesn't look good.
there are 4 to 5 providers, 4 to 5 trash companies in Country Bend, and there's one specific one. I don't know who it is, but they come like at 5 in the morning, and it's so loud. It's every day. There's trash companies, and I rather personally have one come once a day, and then you don't have to see everyone's garbage all the time.
Yeah. Linda.
Yeah, as long as the costs are kept what people want them to be.
Right. Well, then you have your township supervisor change trash companies if it's not suitable. I mean, whoever's in charge.
Yeah, it would be
People just have to want it
easier.
and agree.
Linda from Middletown informs me by chat here that Middletown includes trash, recycling, and yard waste rolled into our taxes. Now, that's another thing, yard waste. Some of these other companies, Waste Management used to pick up all our yard waste. I mean, if we had 10 bags out there, they would pick them up. Now they're only going to pick up 2 at a time, okay? And some other companies don't even pick up yard waste. And so the only thing you got to do is stuff them into their containers or get your neighbor to help you. And for Middletown, Linda says trash pickup is 2 times per week. So I got to ask her, and she says recycling is 1 time per week, and yard waste is 1 time per week in the spring, summer, and fall. And they have waste management. Oh my God, they hire waste management. Yikes. I got to talk to Linda about that. Hi, Linda, are you on the line here?